Oh, well, I come from it from a couple of angles. I mean, I head up a tech marketing a communication agency called Best Case Scenario. We really drive the need for conversation around tech as an enabler in key industries and verticals, and bringing the main stakeholders together to have the right conversation for impact and change. So I think a lot of what's come out of this morning, which is has given me 101 different ideas. It is around this need of for collaboration. But it's I guess the frustrating thing. I think a lot of what's being discussed, isn't necessarily new, and it's not even necessarily innovation. It's basics, and I think it's I know this isn't that we want to influence and change policy, but I think a bigger thing is we need to change behavior, and we need to make things that the accountability thing came out on our panel, and that need for accountability, ultimately the responsibility of our government is to provide the best service and needs to society, and it's you can't ignore you can't do that and ignore the potential that technology offers in achieving that. So I think if they can understand, and we can change the rhetoric around that, then I think not only from a government point of view, but also a societal point of view, and really understanding when we're talking about tech, what do we mean? Because I think I say a lot. I think our industry has a identity crisis, in that people outside of the technology sector, people outside of this room, don't truly join the dots in regards to their values and what's important to them in their day-to-day life, and the role the technology sector plays. So we as an industry need to do. We're at fault. And I take responsibility for that. And we should all take responsibility for that, because we're not getting the right message and understanding around who we are, in the same way as other professions do, to broaden the reach, the understanding, and the desire to be part of this thing called technology. Inspirational is the word that I'll use. I mean, I think we'll all leave today, and I hope that there'll be an ongoing conversation, an ongoing engagement between this group, so we can see the impact and change that the innovation papers have. Because I think in regards to driving a much needed rhetoric around the possibility, whether it's from sending rockets into space, whether it's the quantum computing story, or if it's about providing a network to bring buyers and suppliers together, and making that effective in regards to the actual needs are. This has been like a game changer in regards to bringing all of those different thoughts together. I hope it's not just about today. This is the beginning, and we drive that forward and lead it to societal impact and change. So yeah, I know Innovation Oz, a massive thumbs up from me. A massive thumbs up from many people here today, because this has been a long overdue.